So in this video, I'm gonna show you why YouTube is the easiest platform you can create content for. And the reason why I'm recording this video in the first place is because I see so many agency owners and coaches think that YouTube is this one platform that requires so much time compared to like all the other platforms, where in fact it's actually super easy to create content on YouTube, and most of our clients spend maximum like 1 to 3 hours a week on doing that, and they're getting amazing results. So I'm not gonna talk about the results. If you want to see that, go to playlist and then client results and you can check some things there, but let me jump straight into the video. So if we think about like all the platforms, so the most common ones, at least that's what I'm gonna start with, we have LinkedIn, we have X, that's common among agency owners. We have IG, and then we have YouTube. So like those are the most common ones. And then, well, firstly, I would say that most of your competitors like are doing LinkedIn content. They are doing, content on X if you're an agency owner. For coaches, maybe Instagram is the more common. But when you look at YouTube, the competition on YouTube is almost non-existent in some niches. And in some niches, there's like 10, 20 channels. Maybe amongst which there's maybe 3 or 5 that are actually doing things wrong. So like first thing, if you were thinking that, well, YouTube is this saturated platform, well, it isn't. It's actually way less saturated than all the other platforms. But if we think about creating content, the way you create content on LinkedIn is you need to write posts. And to write one written post, it takes some time, and you can't do it just like one time a week. So like on most platforms, like IG, LinkedIn, or X, like on X, actually the optimal amount of time to post is like 5 times a day. So you literally need to post like 5 times a day. Well, actually, I'm gonna write weekly here. So if we do the math, it's around like 35 posts that you need to do in a week. On Instagram, depends on like what is your strategy, whether you're creating reels, whether you're just like trying to do some stories or like some posts as well. But again, on a weekly basis, if you take into the account both the long form and stories, for example, it's probably also gonna be around like 20 to 30 pieces of content that you need to post a week. And then we have LinkedIn, where again, even though it's a written post, I see like most successful people doing it daily, maybe every other day, but that still again brings us to anywhere from like 3 to 7 times a week. And creating this post actually takes time, because some people think that, well, on Twitter, I can just post whatever I want. I can just, type in something from my phone and that's it. But if you look at the best accounts, they're doing quite the opposite. They are spending a lot of time planning their content ahead. The content that they create for X is specifically created for X, and it just takes so much time to actually create this content. So it's not that you're just spending, like 35 times a minute that you need to have to write a post like that. You're gonna spend hours doing that. Where on YouTube, the optimal amount of videos that you can post is literally anything between 1 to 3 videos a week. And you can even see that on the best channels, in the space, in the B2B space. Most people are posting once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, and you literally don't need to put more time than that. Now, when it comes to actually creating that content, as I mentioned, it really depends on the platform, and like whether it's a written content like on LinkedIn or maybe on X, or you have more like videos or photos like on Instagram. The most common thing then that I see is that it's not enough to just have the content and like get the conversions. So what I'm seeing most people are doing on LinkedIn or even on X or even on IG is that there's a lot of like appointment setting involved. So like here you need to do the appointment setting, pretty much like on all the platforms. So of course you're gonna have people who are just gonna consume your content, then go to your profile, find the link to book a call with you or whatever, and just decide to book a call with you. But in most cases, if I see most coaches doing Instagram, there's actually a lot of like appointment setting going on. So they have the appointment setters or they are doing it themselves, but the goal with the content is to really just get people to, let's say, DM the certain word or just comment a certain word, and then they start the conversations, and then through that conversation they qualify people and then either book them on a call or not. And pretty much the same with like X or LinkedIn. I even tried X to like get clients, and while it definitely works, again, most of the clients that I got from this platform were from like me reaching out to people. So like I was building my brand, but then I needed to go ahead and like reach out to all these people, and that's basically how I was able to like generate appointments through that. Where on YouTube, I literally just post a video and I get a call booked, and same, we see the same with our clients. Like there's no appointment setting. Like you literally just get a booked call from your content. So that's literally the funnel. Like you just post videos, people watch it. And why does it work this way? Because on YouTube, on like X, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, when people consume your content, usually the content is really short form or it's just like written text. So it doesn't build that much trust. It doesn't build that authority part. It doesn't give you that much credibility as, seeing you on the video. And that's why it's actually, really simple to just get someone from watching a YouTube video to book a call with you, because probably by the time they book that call, they either watch one video, which is like 10 minutes long, they watched 10 of your videos, 10 minutes long, again, just do the math and see how long they spend with you before booking that call. So then by the time they book that call, they are pretty much pre-sold on your offer. And that's why they decided to even book it in the first place. So you don't need to spend time then going into DMs or having a team to manage to create this content. And that's why it basically is so much easier to just create YouTube content, because you can just post 1 to 2 videos a week and then you will automatically get calls booked from that. Now the first thing though is that on platforms like LinkedIn or Twitter, you don't really need to have any team members to help you. You can just take a picture, write some post it, and that's it. You don't need anyone to help you with it. Whereas on YouTube, the process is a bit more complicated. So you create a video, you film it, but then before you actually post it, before this is the YouTube thumbnail, before it's posted on YouTube, there's a lot of things that need to happen, in between. So we gotta actually create this thumbnail, and the thumbnail needs to be high performing. So we have the thumbnail, we have the video editing, because the video needs to be edited before posting. I mean, it doesn't have to. There are certain formats that you can create that doesn't require you to edit those videos, but in most cases, it's gonna help if you actually have videos edited. There's also an SEO part, so you need to know how to optimize this video. Then you need to actually upload it, and it's not as simple as just uploading, a text, because obviously it's a big file. You need to upload it, you need to spend some time there. But you don't have to do it yourself. And in fact, it's actually better if you don't do it yourself. So what you as an entrepreneur should focus on, whether you run an agency, you run a coaching business, especially if you're doing above $20,000 per month, is the only thing that you need to do is literally just the filming part. That's literally the only thing that you need to do. And then all of these things here, you should delegate. And that's something that we help our clients with. Now, you can build an in-house team, but I actually made a video why in 95% of cases it doesn't make sense, why it's super hard and usually more expensive and more time consuming to try to hire an in-house team. And while working with an agency like ours just makes sense for 95% of our clients. That's why we have clients, because they basically, see the value in us doing that work, and they are getting better results than they would be getting if they just try to do it on their own. So the way we solve this problem of this complexity here is that we basically take care of everything. So first thing that we do when we start working with our clients is we come up with a strategy. So we have the strategy part, and then we also do the video ADS research for them. So they don't have to worry about, okay, what should I record now? That's literally what we do for them. Once we do that strategy in the video ADS research, then we also help you out with the recording part. So you're not left alone here in this process of recording. Obviously, we're not gonna fly out to your office and record the videos, but we're gonna help you with the setup. We're gonna show you what to buy. If you even need to buy something, we can also show you how we can make work what you already have. So that's basically, how we can also make this process super simple. Then we also show you, we literally write the scripts for you. We show you how to record, what's the best video structure. We give you feedback. So we walk you, literally by hand through this process, so you don't have to worry about, okay, how to actually make this YouTube thing work. We walk you through that process. Then once you actually film the content, what we do is we do the editing. So we have the edit and the thumbnail design. And now here, the reason why I don't recommend hiring an in-house team is because most video editors or most thumbnail designers don't know how YouTube works. So they don't understand how YouTube works, and they don't understand how to create content that converts and how to actually get clients with it. And therefore, they might be really good at what they are doing, but they might create, good-looking thumbnails that are not converting. Good-looking video editing that is actually serving no purpose in the video. So we need to know, we need to place all of these things in the broader strategy to make sure that it all works together nicely. So for example, for thumbnails, what we do at our agency is we do the A/B testing. So this allows us to, always find a winner and not just rely on one thumbnail to do the heavy lifting and help and make our video performing. So we do the editing, we do the thumbnails, we do the A/B test for thumbnails as well. Then we basically upload the video for you. And when we upload the video, we also do the whole SEO optimization. By that, I mean the title, description, tags, we do all of those things. And then literally every month, we send you also monthly reports where we just go over the performance of the video. We go over, all the important things, what you can do, what we can do to make things better, just to make sure that we're staying on track, we're getting the results. Because ultimately, what we want to help you, achieve with YouTube is not just get, views. Well, that's a part of it, but that's not the main thing. Again, we have subscribers, but as you might already know, it's also not the thing that you want to focus on mainly. At the end, what we want you to get is basically booked calls, and more importantly, calls that are then easy to close so you can get clients. That's literally the whole strategy. We want to help you get more clients. So if you are interested to learn how this whole process works, how you can implement it into your business, so you can create YouTube content with ease, literally just put 1, 2, 3 hours a week and then have YouTube content going out and get results just as our clients are getting. Again, you can check out this playlist, you can check out my YouTube channel, you can check out my last video that I posted and go through some case studies there. And if you want us to implement the same system, into your business, so you can basically do YouTube with just 1 to 3 hours a week and you can get amazing results, make sure to go ahead and book a call down below, and I'm going to walk you personally through the whole process so you can make a decision if that's something that you want to do together or not. That's basically it for this video. If you have any questions, please let me down in the comments, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one.